This is Del K. Brereton, and this is The Real Spiel. To all the Cyclopses in the building, greetings to all the subscribers, the members. But hey, they cloned Tyrone. They cloned Tyrone. Listen, this is from a Netflix movie, a newly released Netflix movie that I need every black person in the community to go see. Because what this movie does, and I'm not going to spoil it for some of you, I'm going to take my time because I want to discuss it in pieces. The movie is unveiling the programming in the black community. It is unveiling how your marginalization is being programmed. And yes, it takes fictional license in some particular areas, but is it truly fiction? Is it truly fiction? And like I said, I'm not going to get into the details of the movie. I need you to go watch that movie. I'm going to give you time to watch this movie. I'm going to upload this, and I'm going to give you time to go watch They Clone Tyrone. This is what's going to happen to you while you're watching the movie. It's going to get complicated to the point where your brain will not be able to pay attention, number one. You might fall asleep watching the movie, number two. You might not make it to the end of the movie, number three. And number four, if you get past all of those things, the entire message might just go right over your head. It is a very important cultural movie to watch at this time. I got to look into who actually made this movie, who's the filmmaker. I'm gonna discuss that again later. We're gonna examine that, and the acting. Jamie Foxx is in the movie. The brother from the black brother from Star Wars, he's in the movie. It's a very good. Kiefer Sutherland, I believe, is in the movie. It's a very, very good movie. It's not a movie. I called it Harriet Tubman. If Harriet Tubman was a movie, this would be it. This would be it. Because even as people advise, myself advise, even those listening to this, 70% of you are only going to go see that movie. There's going to be a 30% that say, what could it possibly be about? What could it possibly tell me? Harriet Tubman said it like this. They said, Harriet, about freeing the slaves, she said, I could have freed more if they only knew they were slaves. Got to see this movie. They cloned Tyrone. Oh my gosh. It will definitely open the eyes of your perspective for the sober-minded. For those who are really inclined to conspiracy theories, oh wow, you're gonna have a field day with this. You're gonna have a field day with this movie, because what this does is it puts things in so clear a perspective. And what I like about it is, my mind thinks a little bit outside the box, regardless. But I love it when somebody can show me something that I've already been looking at, and show me a whole different way to look at it. Show me all of the social ills and the things that our community as black people are addicted to, and demonstrate the relationships. I'm saying too much. All I'm going to say is you got to go see this Netflix movie called They Clone Tyrone. It is made for you. One of the things I always tell my kids when I have a streaming box. I gotta pay the streaming man too. I got a bootleg streaming box. We black folks, everybody got their bootleg something. You got to bootleg somebody that's doing something for you. So my bootleg streaming guy charged me $12 a month. Called me the other day, said, "Hey man, you got 10 days left in your streaming." I said, "Okay." And you don't pay that guy early. You wait to pay that guy. You wait for him to call you again because you know he wants that money. He wants that $12. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking for something to watch. I went lifted some weights yesterday. I'm looking, you know, I came in. It's my day off. It's Monday. I don't really do much on Monday, and I see this black movie in the streaming, all the streaming movies. For those who have those, you know, there's like 1,000 movies in there. And I always tell my kids, listen, you gotta watch these black movies. You gotta give homage to these black movies. They won't put them up there. And every time I look up there too, the black movies never have more than 2 stars, 1 star, 2 stars, whatever. But this movie came onto my streaming service from Netflix. So it was rated in Netflix and it had 3.5 stars. I said, oh, that's pretty high for a black movie because they don't usually rate black movies at all. And so I had that movie to choose from and another movie, black movie, which was about, you know, a guy and his wife, and he was abusing his wife. I was like, I know what this is about already. I can tell you what this movie's about before I look at it. But this movie here, they clone Tyrone. This is interesting to me. Let me check this out. And it's a fantastically done movie. Fantastically done movie. And as I'm watching this movie, first I'm like, where's this thing going? What's going on here? And bam, then they drop it. I'm like, whoa, what's going on in this movie? Very interesting. Jamie Foxx plays a very key role in this movie, and considering what he went through and what people are claiming that they cloned Jamie Foxx and all these kind of things, I was like, it's a very interesting movie. And so I'm going to need you guys to get out there and take a look at They Cloned Tyrone on Netflix, because I can't talk about it. I don't want to spoil it for you. I don't want to be that guy. You know those people, they spoil it. They see something first and they got to run and tell everybody. I don't want to do that. I just want you to go see it, and then we can talk about it. All right? They Cloned Tyrone on Netflix. Wow. A must see. Also, listen to the very end, to the soundtrack at the end of the movie. You got to listen to the end. Erykah Badu sings something at the end of that movie that you got to hear too. All right? It's Dale K. Bridge, and this is The Real Spiel. They cloned Tyrone.